Officially now friend of the show, Cameron Nabati, getting the job done
Hi.
against Nyong O-Hama by unanimous decision. So yeah, I mean, from what I saw, Nyong, like we said at the time, he wasn't biting on the feints. But I thought
Yeah.
Cameron did a good job staying in there. I think he was
Mm,
tested a lot in this fight more than he has
he
been in his
was.
previous fights, and he really showed his mettle and again just showed a different side of himself.
Hmm.
That really got that championship medal, and I think he's once again we said in the preview he's a frightening contender, and yeah,
Yeah.
even more so now I think. So yeah,
Yes.
BG, what do you think, yeah, bro?
Hmm. Yeah, I think if anyone had any doubts on Cameron's Nabati's sort of stake in this bantamweight division after beating someone that's an 8-time bantamweight Muay Thai champion, that has to say something. You know what I mean? It has to now make his resume a lot more powerful than what it was before. He had to go through adversity in this fight because Nong O wasn't fighting on any of the fence, like you said, and also he utilized two game plans, which I only thought he can really use because he wasn't able to get in range with boxing, which was chopping at the calf kick, and then if that didn't work, going to the body shots with his body kicks, and you could see Cameron's body was red, like his rib cages were both sides were red from that left switch body kick was just landing for long, and he was for the most part dealing with the pace, but the thing is, Cameron didn't stop. He just kept on moving, literally for the whole fight. He kept on pushing forward. He was landing some cool boxing, and he was just yeah, his metal was tested and he survived. He passed the tests for me, and I think the I don't know about unanimous. I maybe would have gone majority because I think round three could have gone. Excuse me, round two could have gone to Nongo. Round one was very very difficult for me to have scored that one, but then round three definitely Cameron came out and just stole that round completely. So for me, I would have said
Mm,
majority decision, not necessarily unanimous, but end of the day, he fought against one of the high echelon fighters in one championship. Like I said, he's 8-time former champion, so that must tell you that Cameron is definitely now in the top four, top three, and he can call the shots next. Probably get uh mm,
he called out
maybe
Jonathan
Agati.
Agati.
Yeah, I was saying Agati.
Yeah,
That's probably the next one makes the most sense for me. But
let's
just
get it
one of
done. One
the
championship for our boy Cameron Nabati.
the masterful performance from fighters in the end of the day. Like absolutely amazing to watch them go for those 3 rounds.
Absolutely agree, brother Gaia. Babu, what's your thoughts here, bro?
It was an interesting fight. I looked at it the same way Ross did, and in round two, it seemed like the it was like going in one way, and in round three,
Mm,
Nabati really stepped up the output,
mm,
and I think like the output of the whole fight, like he was the one that was attacking with volume, and I
mm.
think that really got him the win here because I think Nongo was the more damaging fighter, but the
Yeah.
output didn't match the damage,
Mm,
and I think
You mean
that
the damage
that's
doesn't match
that's
the
the last
output?
thing. Yeah, the damage didn't match
Yeah,
the
so
output.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
And I think like that was the lasting impression that I got from the fight, and
Mhm.
I would also say m- maybe Nabati is a bit young because Nongo did look like he's seen this before. He was walking through
Mhm.
everything, and I think that experience did play on like how he wasn't biting on the fence because it was like, oh, I've seen your type of fighter before, and that's why he could just keep the pressure and keep moving forward. But a fun fight nonetheless,
Mm.
and Nabati did come through trials and tribulations in that fight
Yeah.
because it didn't seem like he was going to put Nonga out, or he wasn't hurting him with too many of that combinations that he was landing.
Mm.
mm. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, Babu.
Yeah.
For me, I did think that the volume from Nabati was
Yes.
was the was the decisive factor in the fight.
And he
But
had
also just to
constant
come
pressure,
back to
man.
your
He
point
was
about the boxing, yeah, the output
yeah.
and the pressure, he was kind of dictating the pace of the fight. But just come back to your point about the boxing, brother Gaia. I was
Mhm.
very impressed with Nabati's body work in this fight, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
his fight, he would always not always, but a lot of the times he finished his combos with a body shot, and he
Yeah.
caught Nyong'o unaware a lot of the times with that final body shot before exiting. So yeah, I
Mm.
was very impressed with him again, and again I thought, like I said, showed a different side of himself and a side
Yeah.
that you need to be a champion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I thought he was
Absolutely.
extremely impressive on the night. So any
Yeah.
final thoughts here, boys?
Did he get a bonus? No, no.
No.
There was no finish,
I'm
but
not
they could have
sure.
given
I
like a
don't
maybe
know.
performance of the night because, dude, to go 3 rounds against Nongo, who's a bull to deal with in that ring, to have navigated
Yeah,
Nongo for that 3 rounds, I think you should have gotten a performance of the night for me. Um, I
I
know I
do
said off
agree. I do
camera
agree
that
with that.
Takero should have gotten it, but he went in there against Nongo guys and fought toe to toe with
Not
him for three
biased at
rounds.
all,
Like,
brother guy.
yeah, nah, non-biased opinion. I
Yeah,
think Cameron Nabati should have gotten that.
I do agree. I do agree. Shout out to Cameron Nabati and Mr. What's his name? The one championship owner,
Chaudhary
Sidya
Sinatong.
Saudi.
Chai, Sidya
Yo,
Tong.
man.
Make it happen there for our boy, Sidya Tong.
Yeah.